What's up YouTube, welcome back to another video. This is the poketrainerlair. Paldean Fates is about to come out on Friday, and obviously I haven't received it early like most people have already. Super unfortunate because I was trying to get some of these products early so we can open them up on the channel, but I'm not at that level where I can get everything early. I know previously we had some sets that we got early, but Paldean Fates was not one of those. But either way, I figured we go over my top 10 chases of Paldean Fates. Obviously a lot of these cards are from Shiny Treasure EX, which you guys must have seen already. But before we get our hands on this set, I figured we just go over my top 10 chases. That way you guys are aware when we finally get the products in, which will probably be on release day. So look forward to those videos early next week. If you're excited for today's top 10 video, be sure to leave a like down below. Also drop a comment, let me know if you're excited for Paldean Fates. And be sure to subscribe to the channel for more content, turn the notifications on so you don't miss any upcoming videos. But anyways, we don't have any cards to open today, so we're not going anywhere. We're gonna stay right here and go over my top 10 chases out of Paldean Fates. All right, you guys, so we have the Poke Collector app open up here on the phone. As you can see, my number 10 is the Paldean IR. And just a quick disclaimer, this is not a top 10 based on value or how much the card is gonna go for. And to be honest, there's not really a market value out on these cards just yet since the set hasn't even come out yet. But anyways, number 10 is the Paldean Illustration Rare. As you can see right here on the right, which is the left side of the screen for you guys, super cool card. I love the dark tones of this card. The artwork is really well done. And this is the Paldean, what is that, warrior mode or whatever they call it. You can see in the background there's more Paldean in their little dolphin form. It's really hard to tell because the card is super dark in the background, but this shiny Paldean, super dope. It looks like it's the final boss you have to defeat. I think it's just a super cool card. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree. All right, so number 9 is the Abracadabra and Alakazam full evolution line. The Alakazam is a full art shiny. We're gonna take a look at it in a bit, but as you can see here is the Abra baby shiny, and I have it in my top 10 just because it's OG, the OG Abracadabra Alakazam, Sabrina's signature Pokemon, and you have the Kadabra right there as well. If you guys remember, out of Shiny Treasure EX, we did pull the Kadabra baby shiny, and here's the full art shiny Alakazam EX. So Alakazam, you do get it in a full art. The other two, just the baby shiny versions. I think they would have looked super nice inside of a binder. I don't think I'm gonna be doing a master set of Paldean Fates just because there's so many cards, so many baby shinies, so many packs to open. And to be honest, there's not a lot of baby shinies that catch my attention in this set. Obviously, you have a bunch of them from Scarlet and Violet. There's some OGs sprinkled in there, but yeah, pretty much the cards I really want are gonna be on this list. I know this number 9 is 3 cards, but I just figured I'd put them all together in one ranking. So yeah, number 9, Abracadabra and Alakazam shinies. All right, and at number 8, we have another evolution line, the Pidgey evolution line. As you can see right here is the Pidgey baby shiny. And I forgot to mention with the Abra line, the shiny versions of these Pokemon is very, very subtle. It almost looks like the regular version, but it has like that gold colorway, so it's super subtle. Same thing with the Abra, Alakazam, and the Kadabra. They're normally like a golden color. They just change like the hue of it. Here is the Pidgeotto. The Pidgeotto looks super dope. As you can see, the hair is completely different. It's fully gold. And lastly, here's the shiny full art Pidgeot EX. Again, it has that gold hue, and just like the Alakazam, this is a full art shiny. Unlike the first two, it is just a baby shiny version. But yeah, the OGs, the first bird Pokemon we've seen also in the anime. If you remember, Ash was trying to catch a Pidgey and it didn't work out. He ended up throwing a rock at it, and if you remember, it ended up hitting a Spearow, and boom, the flock of Spearow started attacking. But anyways, yeah, the OG birds, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, and Pidgeot shiny evolution line. It would be super cool to add to the collection, add to a binder. Yeah, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, and Pidgeot for number 8. All right, number 7, we're keeping it with an evolution line again. We have the baby shiny Pikachu. If you remember, we ended up pulling this same one out of the Japanese Shiny Treasure EX. Super hype reveal when we got that card. But yeah, so I decided to put it in my top 10 along with the Raichu. And there's the Raichu right there. It's also a baby shiny. There wasn't a full art version of Raichu in previous sets. Obviously, they used cards from the previous sets of Scarlet and Violet to make this shiny set. But yeah, we have a baby shiny Raichu, which is still pretty good card. And again, just like the Pidgey line and the Abra line, super subtle when it comes to the colorways of the shiny Pokemon. As you can see here, the regular Raichu colorway and then the shiny version, super subtle. But yeah, Pikachu, Raichu, super cool to have them both together, match my shiny Pikachu. Maybe I have to go get the shiny version of Raichu as well, so I have the complete set. But yeah, Pikachu, Raichu for number 7 out of this top 10. All right, so at number 6, we have the Clive Special Illustration Rare. As you can see, you have Clive right in the middle of the frame under a tree. You can see the rest of the artwork. And if you look closely, everybody in this artwork are members of Team Star. If you guys play Scarlet and Violet, you guys know these are all like the leaders of the group. You have Penny, you have Sylveon, you have Mela with the Charcadet, you have Giacomo right underneath Clive. The rest of them, I don't remember the names of them, to be honest. Super cool artwork. There's a lot of Pokemon in the artwork. As you can see, Psyduck underneath in the lake. See what else is in this artwork. You got Hoppip, you got Fletchling, Lechonk, you got a couple Applin in the tree, and there's like a, what is that, a Tadpole right on the bridge right above Psyduck. But yeah, it would be a super cool card to add to the collection, add to my trainer binder. Clive SIR for number 6. All right, so number 5, we have the Gardevoir Special Illustration Rare. And why not? Why wouldn't it be in my top 5? It should be in your top 5. Look at the artwork of this Gardevoir. It's one of the bigger hits out of Shiny Treasure EX, and hopefully it's a big hit out of this set as well. There's really not much to say about this card. Just look at it. It's a beautiful card. Shiny Gardevoir. You see a pack of Pachirisu right underneath. You see a Wooper inside of the lake called Random. Just a super good artwork for a Gardevoir, and it's one of the 3 special illustration rare Pokemon you get in the set, so you definitely have to add this to the collection. Maybe it should have been ranked a little bit higher, but there's other ones that I'm looking to get, but definitely a top 5 card for me out of Paldean Fates, Gardevoir SIR. All right, so moving on, number 4 on my list is the Iono SIR, partly because I never pulled the Paldea Evolved Iono SIR. It's definitely in my top 4, not top 3, but top 4. We have the Iono SIR. But yeah, as you can see, Iono dead center in the frame. You have a bunch of Pokemon around her. I see a Bellibolt, Mismagius. We have a Magnemite. We have a Wattrel down in the left corner. And underneath you have, what is that, a Luxio, I think? It's not Luxray. It doesn't look too big. Probably a Luxio right there on the bottom. But yeah, what can I say? Another Iono chase. I know it's a huge card out of Shiny Treasure EX. Obviously we didn't pull it here on the channel, and no, I didn't pull it on the side either, or else I would have let you guys know. But yeah, another Iono chase, Iono SIR, and they actually revealed it in English, so here's the English one. I've been showing all the Japanese ones, but not all Paldean Fates cards have been revealed. So they do have it on Poke Collector right here. So there's the Iono in English. But yeah, Iono didn't crack the top 3 for me. Top 4, Iono SIR. And just real quick before we go over the top 3, I just realized Poke Collector did have the Palafin illustration rare in English, so there it is right there, the Palafin. They also have the Clive on here, so I guess the Clive SIR has been revealed in English, so there it is. Once again, the same artwork just like the Japanese version, just wanted to show you guys the English. But yeah, Clive, a special illustration rare. And they also had the Gardevoir EX in English on this app, so there's a quick look at that. Gardevoir EX, special illustration rare, the shiny Gardevoir, super cool card once again. But all right, into the top 3. Mew special illustration rare at number 3. They also have it in English here on the Poke Collector app, so there it is. The Bubble Mew is what they're calling it, the shiny Mew special illustration rare. And why wouldn't you want this card? A super cute Mew card, has a bunch of different Pokemon in the artwork. I see some Diglett in the background, Bellsprout, Rattata, Poliwag, and Oddish in the foreground with Mew right up above. I mean, why wouldn't you want this card in your collection? Especially if you're a Mew collector. Mew illustration rare. We don't get many shiny Mew cards. I think the last big one was out of Celebrations, the full art gold card. And we also have a full art version in this set, but definitely not as good as this one, the special illustration Bubble Mew. Reminds me of Pokemon the first movie when it was flying around inside of the bubbles. Obviously, that wasn't a shiny Mew, but super cool card. Why wouldn't you want to get it for the nostalgia? Top 3 for me of the set, Mew SIR, shiny Mew SIR. All right, so number 2, we're at the Charmander line, Charmander evolution line. We have the shiny Charmander, as you can see here. Once again, I'm looking down because I have the app right here, so I have to like switch between cards and whatnot. But we have the shiny Charmander, and just like the Pidgey, Abra, and Pikachu, I want the whole evolution line. So we have the Charmeleon baby shiny as well. And just like the other 3 evolution lines, the changes for the shiny variant of these Pokemon is very subtle. It's more like a light orange kind of hue on the orange of these Pokemon, Charmander, Charmeleon. But then you have the Charizard full art special illustration rare. As you can see there, the shiny Charizard, as we all know, it's the black Charizard. That's the one out of the 3 that has the major change when it comes to their shiny variants, and is very similar to the Obsidian Flames SIR. He's like breaking out of this like diamond thing, rock, or whatever you want to call it. And it's also the terrestrialized form, which is the dark Charizard, which goes with the colorway of it as well. So it has that black Charizard, dark type, shiny Charizard. I would have added the full art shiny as well, but this is not in the set. You're gonna get it in one of the special collection tins, but this is the one that you get out of the set. This is the one you want to get. This is probably the #1 chase card for anybody that's opening up Paldean Fates. And being as that I'm not the craziest Charizard fan or anything like that, I still have it as my top 2 along with the other 2, Charmander and Charmeleon. So if Charizard is #2 and it's practically the #1 chase for everybody else, what could be my #1 chase out of Paldean Fates? And #1, it's the Penny full art. Why? Because of Umbreon, of course. As you can see in the artwork, there's an Umbreon right there with Penny. It's just a full art. It's probably not gonna be the hardest thing to pull, but it's my #1 chase. I love Umbreon, and I love Umbreon more than I do Charizard. As you guys know, my #1 Pokemon is Squirtle, and the whole line Blastoise is my #1. But #2, it's Umbreon, and it's gonna trump Charizard in the Paldean Fates chase. And I know it's not an official Umbreon card, but it's just a Penny full art, but it has Umbreon in it, so it is my #1. And it's a dope artwork, to be honest. And actually looking at the card right now, it's not just a regular full art. I lied, it's an SAR. So it is an SIR in the English version, special illustration rare Penny with the Umbreon. That is my #1 chase out of Paldean Fates. All right, so guys, that is it for me and my top 10 chases of Paldean Fates. Let me know in the comment section, which cards are you chasing out of Paldean Fates? Are any of those cards on my top 10? Actually, you know what? Let me know your top 10 in the comment section. What are your top 10 chases out of Paldean Fates? Let me know down below. While you're down there, be sure to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed the content. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel for more content. We have Paldean Fates on the way. We're gonna have all the products ready to open here on the channel, so be sure to hit that subscribe button. And lastly, if you're looking to buy any type of card storage for your collection, binders, deck boxes, sleeves, be sure to check out my links to VaultX. And if you want to help support the channel and save some money, use my code PTLairVX at checkout. But other than that, I got nothing else besides thanking you guys again for taking this Pokemon journey with me. I'll see you back here for the next video. You guys have a good day. Peace.